Welcome back. Today, pretending to drive in Halo Combat Evolved, waking up on a fishing boat, and gold now on John's Northwest Adventures. My friend David had a stir of gold fever building up. After rounding up some friends for the weekend, including myself, we headed for Long Beach. Now, believe it or not, there was a significant amount of gold out in the ocean, right at the mouth of the Columbia River, collecting all those gold deposits upstream in the entire eastern parts of Washington. Now, all this gold is pulverized into a flour by the time it reaches the mouth of the Columbia River.
Wow, look at that.
How's it going, John? It's out down here at Beard's Hollow today. Gonna set up the gold cube. I got Eddie Monster. John's on the camera today. It's a beautiful day down here, isn't it?
Yeah, got some good dirt pulled up already.
Yep. He already got himself a bucket, so now we just gotta get some water in here and get it going.
Now, this is the first bucket of many buckets we'd be digging today, but because the guy still had to do some setup, so I decided to capture some scenery. A large portion of the darker grains of sand are made up of magnetite and iron. Because of the churning and rumbling of wave action during high tides, a lot of the heavier elements will settle beneath the surface, and as time goes by, those can slowly sink further and further down.
Took a minute to get set up, but we're going now. John, this is actually your bucket to scoop in here. Alright. That's what you want to do, okay?
This dog is a serial stick snatcher. He does not stop and will not stop while hanging out. I was thinking this has to be one of the best qualities ever for camping. You're out at night and you need to get some more wood. This dog is just going to inherently grab sticks, and you could just say thank you. This is a classifier, a very useful tool to help sift out larger objects that aren't any use in a gold pan. Now, considering that we're sifting through sand, this may seem a bit useless, but it helps a lot to take all the organic matter out.
Go ahead, focus.
Just a little bit.
What's up, buddy? I'm done throwing your stick, buddy. Got some chunky stuff.
After several hours of shoveling dirt onto the gold cube, it was time to clean out the sluice. These will be saved for later and be classified as concentrates. With the gold cube cleaned out, we were ready to shovel more buckets of sand.
Beginning to the, over there. Now I'll explain what we got going on. It's me picking my nose. We got this little 12-volt pump here that pumps, pull water out of a little stream. We got this little stream coming off this cliffside here. And so we're just using it to get it, pack water closer to where we gotta be. It's hooked up to a car battery. Probably run it can run on and off all day long. You have plenty of power for what you need to do. But we got some water flow, just helps us out. We got the gold cube set up over here today. Ready and there we get that filled up. I guess it's gold cubes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks going on right now.
I realize that.
And
This device is known as a blue bowl. It uses a vortex to help lift out lighter grains of sand. Because gold is one of the top heavier elements, it is less likely to get thrown out from the vortex before all the other elements.
fine line around, a couple pebbles going around in there. Got pebble fingers in there. Around that, just underneath that. But it's very, very minimal.
How old do I live? I don't know, closer to my age. Oh, 35.
Started missing it again and bought a boat. Here I am, starting to actually make money now.
Shoulder and back worn out, we are ready to call it a day. Rigel was kind enough to let us sleep on his fishing boat while we were staying over. This place is just south of Long Beach. It is called Ilwaco. The fishing boats are by no means in short supply at this dock. There's a little place in Long Beach called the Breakfast Club. We decided to stop by before heading back out to the beach.
Start out with breakfast.
Yeah.
One giant breakfast later, we were ready to mob down the beach. Driving down this beach is a lot of fun, and there is only one song I find as appropriate for this. Our driving path to our previous spot was obstructed by the tide. We're gonna have to wait for it.
Hang out somewhere?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Rather-
Eddie has decided that we're gonna go hang out at the entrance until the tide reaches its max peak.
Can't
Because I
beach
think-
bum for 4 hours?
Yeah, beach bump for, well, it's 9, 10, 11, 2 hours. And
To make a little more use of the time waiting, David decided to pull out the blue bowl and work on the concentrates.
I'm going to try and just keep it right above the water line. Theoretically, there should be no gold in that.
Unless you got caught up with it.
That's what I'm saying too.
But that's why you shook it all to the bottom.
I tried to give it a little shake. Theoretically, it's just picking up the...
That's a pretty good pile.
This is.
Couldn't find those clamps,
They're on
but I
the...
fixed that for you.
Oh, so, did you?
I found it.
Really?
It was in one of the classifiers.
No way. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie.
Oh yeah, now
It's
I
a-
remember you talking about it.
It's 11 o'clock. Guess what? It's high tide.
Hey,
Yay. That's... He found that little pin that goes to that band, the little
wait,
band.
pin?
The pin that holds the... You know, I don't know. I rerun it back home, and I haven't found any.
Really? Well, at least you did.
It takes a long time to run all this iron out of this bowl.
Yeah, I think
It's just how much we're pulling out. That's getting started.
Keep coming.
Again and again, just filling it up.
tons of magnetite.
When I did I dumped all that in there, and I was like, that's way too much for the blue bowl.
Oh,
That's way too much magnetite.
Yeah. There.
There's actually quite a bit in there. It's all over. There's.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just a tiny
Just
scoop.
let the blue bowl do its thing.
I wonder how much is still in there. Big old thick gold ring all the way
That's what I'm
around.
saying, dude.
Size of your finger.
We need to be over there digging right now while this shit's going. Move, Cam.
So you tell me we should probably just put this back in the bowl. And it's just gonna take forever for it to work.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Your battery probably died for you.
Yeah. Well. Just received the second one, so I paid 56 twice. I was heading. That's piling right there. So that's eating it up. Just a little.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to keep up to date with the latest adventures I go on, be sure to click subscribe.